were absolutely stark.
So here's the setup. They had groups of people brainstorming product names. Pretty standard stuff. Then the researchers split them. One half got some pretty neutral professional feedback, but the other half, they got hit with deliberately uncivil comments. Stuff like, "That's a boring idea. Let's use a smart name instead." The whole point was to see what that rudeness, and only that rudeness, actually did.
And the results? They were absolutely stark. Women who got that rude feedback became significantly less likely to offer any more suggestions. They just clammed up. But the men in the exact same boat, they tended to just shake it off and keep contributing at about the same rate. So the conclusion is pretty hard to ignore. Incivility just doesn't hit everyone the same way.
Which, of course, leads us to the million-dollar question. Why? Why on earth does a rude comment have such a wildly different effect depending on your gender? Well, the answers are pretty deep, rooted in a mix of social and psychological stuff.
Researchers have kind of zeroed in on three big factors here. First up is socialization. A lot of women are brought up to value harmony and collaboration, so when hostility enters the picture, it can feel way more jarring. Second, there are these unique pressures. Women often feel like they have to be twice as good to be taken half as seriously, so rudeness can feel like a personal confirmation that, yeah, you don't belong here. And third, and this is a big one, is something called the double bind.
Let's break that down, because it's really important. A double bind is basically a no-win situation. Think about it. If a man pushes back against a rude comment, he's seen as assertive, a leader. But if a woman does the exact same thing, she often gets labeled as aggressive or difficult. So faced with that choice, speak up and risk being penalized, or stay quiet and be ignored, a lot of women choose silence. It feels like the safer option, but it comes at a huge cost.